Introduction. Network design is a physical, virtual, and logical arrangement of infrastructure in an IT network. It will be more secure and resilient and easier to troubleshoot, and it will scale easily and adapt to future technologies. Firewall is a combination of hardware and a software whose function is to separate computer network into two or more to maintain data security. The main task of the firewall itself is to monitor and control all incoming or outgoing access to network connection based on predetermined security rules. Network security also involves access control, virus and antivirus software, application security, network analytics, type of related security, endpoint, web wireless, firewalls, VPN encryption, and more. Also, the common approach to designing enterprise network involves three layers: the access layer, the distribution layer, and the core layer. The access layer is the level where host computers are connected to the network. The distribution layer acts as aggregation point for all the access layer device. Distribution layer is also known as hook group layer, and it is called communication point between access and core layer. Basic function of distribution layer is routing, filtering one access and find out the method which packet can access the core. Masa Studio is a new company established and involved in broadcasting online sports news. The company wants a trusted network and a network design that has security features. The company needs a server farm that can only be accessed via online and restricts external access to private network, but also internal network to communicate to external network via online.
Our design has three layers. The core layer consisting of ISP, MSHQ, and MS Company. Next, for distribution layer, have building A under MSHQ and building B under MS Company. Last but not least, for the access layer, which has network device such as switches and other devices such as laptops, PC, telephones, server, and access point. Next, among the devices we use are network device and end device. The network device we use are 3 router to 911, 2 router to 811, 3 router to 960, and 1 access point. And for the end device, we use such as 2 laptop PT, 4 PC PT, 3 server PT, and 3 telephone. The first layer I will be introduced is core layer. The core layer we use is HSRP. HSRP is the Hot Standby Router Protocol. It's an IP routing redundancy protocol designed to allow for transparent failover at the first hop IP router. HSRP provides high network availability because its router IP traffics from hosts on networks without relying on the availability of any single router. HSRP is used in a group of routers for selecting an active router and a standby router. An active router is the router of choice for routing packet. A standby router is a router that takes over the routing duties when an active router fails or when preset conditions are met. We use HSRP protocol in MSHQ and MS Company. As you can see, this is the command we wrote in their router. We only allow and give standby IP 11.11.11.254 to go through those routers, then give a master or backup router to each others. Next is router RIP. Routing Information Protocol (RIP) is a dynamic routing protocol that uses hop count as its routing metric to find the best path between the source and destination network. It is a distance vector routing protocol that has an AD value of 120 and works on the network layer of the OSI model. RIP use port number 520. We create RIP router on all routers in our designs. This RIP router will give and allow all IP network to pass through each other. Last but not least, for the core layer we use is loopback at ISP router. Loopback is a test signal sent to a network destination in order to diagnose problem. When the signal is received, it is returned to the originator where any issues found within the loop are detected. The source of the problem can be found at the problem resolved by sending loopback tests to each pieces of telephone equipment one at time in successions. Create a loopback command only on router ISP. This loopback gives an internet IP that will be used by all routers for the company Master Studio. The loopback IP used is 209.165.200.160. With this IP loopback, all routers can communicate with each other from close or far destinations.
Thank you to Najuwa. Next, second layer of logical topology is distribution layer. We have two routers. The router we use are 2811 and 2911. At distribution layer, we implement two services which is ACL and DHCP. What is meaning of ACL and DHCP? Let me tell you meaning both of them. First is ACL. Full name of ACL is Access Control List, meaning that Cisco router employ ACL to filter network traffic. ACL regulate whether router packets must be forwarded at the ingress or egress router interface in order to filter network traffic. Based on the criteria stated in the ACL, apply to the interface. The router examines each packet to decide whether to forward or drop it. ACL have two different types, standard and extended ACL. What is different between both of them? First is standard ACL. Its filtering is based on source IP address, while extended ACL, its filtering is based on source IP address, destination IP address, protocol type, source port number, and destination port number. Next is standard ACL. All services will be blocked, while extended ACL, particular services will be blocked. And the last is in a standard ACL, two communication will be blocked, while extended ACL, particular services will be blocked. In this problem-based task, we choose extended ACL. Let me show you which router we configure the extended ACL and what is the command we make. As you can see, we choose building B to implement extended ACL. So this is our command for extended ACL. As you can see, after we use this command, you can see only one destination is blocked, which is source TCP to destination FTP server. The same result if you want to ping connection in command prompt, that will be show you destination host unreachable.
Access point layer. Wireless. Wireless network is a computer network that uses wireless data detection between network code. Wireless network is a method by which homes, telecommunication network, and business installation avoid the costly process of introducing cable into a building or as a connection between various equipment locations. Next, telephony. Most phone systems offer basic telephony functions that give your business flexibility in making and receiving calls. In addition to making and receiving calls, other important small business phone functions include voicemail, call redirection, conference calling, call logging, call bearing, and sending fax.
Now I want to share with you bill of materials (BOM). We have two types of bills. First is hardware cost and second is software cost. For hardware, as you can see, we have network device such as router, switch, and wireless router. We use two types of router, which are 3 router 2911 and 2 router 2811. Switch, we use 3 switch 2960 and only one wireless device is access point PT. After that, we also have end device such as 2 laptop PT, 4 PC PT, 3 server PT and 3 end device for IP phone 7960. So, total of all cost network device and end device we use are 61,124 ringgit. Next, bill of material is software cost. We only use one software like Cisco Packet Tracer. It is a free application.
That we have learned from PBT, designing a network is not just about placing routers, firewalls, intrusion detection system, example in a network, but it's about having good reason for placing such hardware in its place. The world has gone beyond just designing a network alone for the sake of achieving a functional interconnected LAN or WAN for doing business. The threat to organization security has heightened to an extent that a safe network design is not complete without having that necessary reproductivity hardware in place, as well as spelling out appropriate rules measures to encounter the attack to organizational threats such as malicious program, hackers and social engineers. The purpose of firewall is to reduce or eliminate unwanted network connection and increase the free flow of legitimate traffic. Firewalls are an essential addition to your infrastructure because they can help to isolate computers and servers from internet to provide security and privacy of data.